Mike's hot boots on the ground, troops coming heavy with the no-nonsense sound. Ain't no filters, we break the mold. Stories hidden, swept away, now they're getting told. Spotlights hit, the tension pops. We ain't here for nothing but the real damn drop. We're busting bubbles, taking names, cussing and discussing, changing the game. No smoke, no mirrors, no curtain calls. Piss on the fire and call the dogs. Steel chairs, court stairs, backstage heat. Legends fall when we bring that beat. Voices sharp, we cut right through. Best damn team, yeah, you know it's true. We ain't your daddy's play-by-play. We call it raw, we're here to stay. From bell to bell, win or loss. Truth don't care who signs the checks or calls the boss. Putting out fires, taking names, cussing and discussing, fueling the flames, standing tall when the last bell call. Piss on the fire and call the dogs.
Good evening, everybody. I want to thank you all for joining us for this edition of Cussin Discussin. I am the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD. Alongside me, the Excellence of Elocution, Walter Dixon. Sir, we made it.
We made it through another week, Doc.
We did.
We had a good weekend.
We did.
We had a great weekend.
Great weekend. Anytime we're out calling wrestling matches, it's a great weekend.
It is a great weekend.
Forgive us, folks. I'll go ahead and tell a little secret on me right now. I don't have us printed out. I actually, we're having to consult the phone for this one.
It'd be all right.
Earlier today, you had talked to me starting out about a couple people that are close to us venturing off into the great unknown.
Yeah.
Not that unknown.
Yeah. Not that unknown.
No.
Yeah.
Where's the beef?
The only beef they got is Winona's Big Brown Beaver.
Yeah,
Anyway, for those that watch TNA, be on the lookout. You will see, or at least hopefully, you will see Von Miller, Evan Golden, and EPW's very own, the Guiding Light, Michael Gabriel, and the Appalachian Animal Brutus on TNA.
That is going to be awesome. Looking forward to seeing that. Is it TNA or is it NXT? I can't remember precisely.
Well, I'm not sure because I have obviously watch them both. There could be a crossover or something going on that we don't know about. Not sure about it, but watch both.
We're here though.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. It's really all that matters. But no, this weekend you were talking about was a great weekend. We actually got to take a little trip back up to Ironton, Ohio. FTC's Art of Grappling, returning to the AOG Training Center for the first time since May.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something.
Great turnout.
There was really a great turnout. I was I don't want to say I was shocked, but the people in Ironton, Ohio are on fire for professional wrestling.
Yes.
And in that surrounding area.
Those people up there absolutely love wrestling, AOG in particular. But they are huge fans. They are a lively crowd. Sometimes some of them may be a little bit above lively, but that's okay. Yeah, because that just means that they're enjoying the show.
That's it. Professional wrestling, there's something for everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, even two old guys like us.
do not, folks, do not attempt to challenge the wrestlers to a physical altercation.
You'll lose.
You're going to lose.
Yeah.
Even if it's not to that one wrestler, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
One way or another, you're not going to leave happy.
You don't leave happy challenging them boys. That's for sure. God knows they put in the effort. That's.
Yeah. Anyway.
I love the ones that try to.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Geniuses. Oh, yeah. Great card from that show, and
it was a really good card. Really good
really
show.
Was. We've got the rundown.
Yeah.
And if you weren't there, there's a way to actually watch this. And before we get into the card, FTC's AOG now has a dedicated YouTube channel.
Yes.
Long story short, there's a need for it. And I said, let's do it. And made a few things happen. And now if you go to YouTube to @FTC AOG 101, you will find this year's FTC Art of Grappling shows. And who knows, that might expand to something else later on, but right now, good place to find the Art of Grappling and those involved.
Yep.
But as far as the show went, opened up with Juan going one-on-one
with
the Voodoo King.
Yes.
And poor Juan, he's tried so many times.
He was a little light in the rear end for that, I'm pretty sure.
Ain't no doubt about it. Because the Voodoo King...
I bet them people are wondering what I'm raising my empty hand to my face for.
Your empty hand to your face?
Yeah.
Oh. That's duck blind mossy oak, so
it is.
They probably can see it.
Maybe. But it is camouflage.
And already starting out, Skyven is in the room. Jake Rayner, I will see you the 29th.
Yeah.
And we'll
not if Jake Rayner sees you first, bub.
We'll talk about that in just a minute. But not even back and forth. It was like back and forward.
Yeah.
Voodoo King never really gave Juan much of a chance.
Didn't give him much of a...
Juan got a few good licks in, and that was about as far as it went.
I don't think he even really took Voodoo King. I don't even think Voodoo King left his feet. He did fall into the ropes.
Fell into the ropes, and he fell backwards after, I believe it was a drop kick.
Yeah.
Took him off his feet. And then that's when Juan got the frog splash off.
That's right.
And
right.
That didn't last long. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't even a 2.
No. And Voodoo King reigned supreme, as he said.
Yes. And then we have Dirty Travis Durton, also known as Pete, came to the ring and decided he was going to trash the entire locker room by saying that not only was he better than everyone in the locker room in his very first match in the AOG training center, is only his second match ever.
He had the nerve to say he whooped the Voodoo King.
Yes, he had the nerve to say he actually whooped the Voodoo King at his first foray into Art of Grappling.
And the Voodoo King was still in the building.
Yeah, which is just stupid.
I mean, has he got a death wish?
It seems like it. And give him a minutia of credit. When the Bully's bully Brock's Boulder showed up to take him on, he didn't back down, and he actually attempted to put up a decent fight.
He did. It was pretty. It was interesting to see.
It was interesting.
He actually had a little bit of an offense. He gave Brox everything that he had.
Yeah.
But in the end, Brox caught him with that spear, and after that, it was over.
Folded him up like a bed sheet. And that was
boom.
Yeah, pretty much it.
And it was done. And then in the next match for the AOG Women's Championship, the Unpoppable Force, Sarah Bubbles, defending her title against arch rival, the Neon Enigma. And going into that, we had talked about this. Could this be the Enigma's night? Could she actually be able to pull one off and walk away with that AOG Women's Championship?
I actually made that call. I actually expected that to happen. Well, she won the match.
I didn't expect that. I mean, it was a championship match. And she distracted Bishop straight by fiddling with the turnbuckle.
Mm-hmm.
And while Bishop was over there trying to fix the turnbuckle, she runs over and calls for a chair from somewhere God knows.
Yeah.
Smacks the mat with it and throws it at Sarah Bubbles.
Yeah.
And then when Bishop turns around, he sees Sarah Bubbles holding the chair. Enigma's laying there like a pine board. And Bishop calls for the bell. What else can he do?
Yeah.
Disqualification. The belt doesn't change hands, though. To me, that would have been the last thing I'd wanted.
Yeah. I mean, Enigma got the win, but obviously the title doesn't change hands on a disqualification.
No, it doesn't.
So I don't understand.
Although lost, still the AOG Women's Champion.
Yeah.
Was it some sort of mind game with between the Enigma and Sarah Bubbles?
Well, Enigma can say at this point, she can say she holds a win over the AOG Women's Champion.
She does indeed. I mean,
maybe that was her game. It's like you say, it's a mind
psychological
game,
warfare
psychological thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Look forward to seeing how this pans out, though.
Hey, we don't have to wait long. We'll talk about that here in just a minute.
Yeah.
And then it was Loverboy Timothy Flowers, John D. Crazy Hillbilly.
Yep.
And the gym class hero, Paul Bryant, facing off to claim that second spot in the AOG Heavyweight Championship 4-way.
Yep. That being in December to come. Well, first of all,
let's just.
I lost it, folks. If you have not watched,
go watch
the Crazy Hillbilly. If you have not watched this guy,
he's a character.
You are absolutely doing yourself a disservice. Go check him out. Look him up on Facebook or YouTube or somewhere. Find this guy and watch. He's
Route 33 Wrestling. You can find
goodness.
John D. Crazy Hillbilly.
I was lost.
It's closer to home. He don't have to walk very far to get to Route 33.
He does have to walk to every match he does. So
nobody carry him darn.
Yeah.
So
and boss lady won't come pick him up anymore because he eats too much. So
poor John D. He come out to the ring and waving at everybody, waved at us. He still
how you guys doing? Yeah.
He still thinks I'm a doctor.
Prostate.
Yeah.
You're a
I'm not John D. I'm not professional wrestling doctor. Not one of them. Thanks to Brox Boulder, he thinks that.
Yeah.
Good job, Brox. Good job. But no, he started out. He had a friend with him.
Oh,
inside the bib, Sweetie. but she don't bite.
No. She sprays.
Sprays a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he was curious as Paul Bryant. Wondering
John
if
he didn't think that Paul Bryant could touch his toes.
And basically goaded him into it.
He even conned Timothy Flowers into helping him goad Paul Bryant into getting in the center of the ring and bending over and touching his toes.
And when Paul Bryant did bend over and touch his toes, John D. whapped him on the rear end, and
that sounded like his hand must be made out of granite because it sounded like he hit him with a 2x4.
It is bad part about it. He blamed Timothy Flowers for doing it.
Timothy Flowers. He did. I was just at an almost complete loss of words for the entire match. John D. Hillbilly is just outrageous.
Indeed, he is.
Which, I mean, he only ever comes out of the holler
to
wrestle. And he's more than happy to take a slice of pizza and a handshake in lieu of payment. So,
I mean,
he likes pizza.
He does.
He likes pizza.
I mean,
I still can't get over it.
Okay.
But yeah, Loverboy Timothy Flowers walks away with the win there, adding himself to that four-way.
It should have been John D's, though.
Well,
John D with that big boot to gym class hero Paul Bryant took him out of his shoes.
But Timothy Flowers took advantage of the situation.
Or old
John D slipping, flicked him out of the ring, butt over tea kettle, right on top of the rope, and he catches the pin on gym class hero Paul Bryant. 1, 2, 3. Timothy Flowers walks away with the win.
That's it. And then the next match, Bitter Brian Compton taking on another newcomer who we've come to appreciate.
Yeah.
Marcus Matthews.
Marcus Matthews, otherwise known as Dave. This would be the same Pete and Dave that we talked about at
Ashland,
AOG and Ashland.
Proof that if we don't know your name, we'll find one for you.
Yeah, we'll figure one out.
You'll have a name by the time we get done. But I'm going to tell you something. Marcus Matthews, he give Bitter Brian Compton a run for his money.
He give him everything he had. I honestly thought that he was going to pull it off. I thought he was going to pull out the win, and it would have been a tremendous win.
Could you imagine if that boy would have beat him?
Oh, Bitter Brian Compton would have been the most bitter I've ever seen him.
He'd have been better.
He'd have been bitter.
He'd been more bitter than that old fashioned I was drinking down there at the Cheddar's right before the show.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a way to get Doc. Buy me an old fashioned. I'll be your best friend, especially if it's good.
That little boy behind the bar down there Saturday, he was
hell bent to making sure it was good.
He was heavy handed. He was heavy handed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we have formerly one half of the AOG tag team champions, the prize fighter Ken Jenkins, taking on one half of the current AOG tag team champions in the Grappling God, Titan Troy.
That's it.
Fantastic match, back and forth. The prize fighter, obviously no slouch. Titan Troy, though, walking away with the win there.
Yes, he did.
Excellent match.
That is a fact. And in our main event, the Dreamer Jeff Gallagher issued an open challenge for that Live Your Dream Championship. And who showed up to take the match?
None other than the inaugural Living Your Dream champion,
the lunatic
Caleb Throne.
He was there, and he made his way out to the ring because it was in that very building that Gallagher scored the win over Caleb Throne to be
Yeah.
the Live Your Dream champion. And that match was phenomenal.
It was excellent.
They gave it their all. I mean, back and forth.
Gallagher obviously not wanting to lose the title. Caleb Throne dead set on regaining that Living Your Dream championship. And in the end, he done just that.
He took that big foot and planted it on Jeff Gallagher and scored the pin.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Your winner and new champion.
So congratulations go out to Caleb Throne, your new AOG Living Your Dream champion.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations go out to Bitter Brian Compton, Loverboy Timothy Flowers, and to Bolt Jackson for being now 3 of what will be 4 people in that fatal 4-way for the AOG heavyweight champion.
That is a fact. Whew. We're getting there. Do. It was a great show. It was a great show.
It was an excellent show.
I also picked up Bobby Blaze's other book. I kicked out at 2.
It was a 2 count.
Yeah.
It was a 2.
2.
It's not 3.
It's not 3. He kicked out at 2. And I'm telling you, if you haven't read a book between Pin Me, Pay Me, and I kicked out at 2, those are 2 phenomenal books.
Yeah.
Get them. They're available on Amazon in paperback form. Also available on Audible if you like me, to listen to them. Hey, great opportunity. Great opportunity.
The ride down, we were actually listening to Jim Ross's book,
Under the Black Hat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which was very good from what I heard. Excellent. Let me pull this back up. My phone tried to ring and it kicked it off.
Uh-oh. You know,
yeah.
This week, let's go ahead and talk about this before we get to what's on the paper.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be heading back to AOG this weekend for the show in Waverly, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get to call some great matches.
Yeah.
We're going to get to call some great matches. In a rematch, though, for that Live Your Dream championship, the lunatic Caleb Throne will defend against the now former champion, the Dreamer, or as he wants to be known now, the Dream Killer, only he didn't do much killing of dreams, Jeff Gallagher. That going to be taking place. Also, the Apostle will be in action, taking on the prize fighter Ken Jenkins. Bitter Brian Compton is going one-on-one against Marty Clay. Dirty Travis Durton is taking on Marion Fontaine. Sarah Bubbles will defend the AOG Women's Championship once again against the Neon Enigma.
He was biting my toes.
Buck biting your toes. Guys, if y'all ain't met him yet, this is Walter's grand dog.
This is Buck. This is my daughter Maisie's new puppy. Not exactly sure what he is or what he might become.
Well, I know he's 5 weeks old and he's massive.
Yeah.
I mean, there ain't many 5-week-old pups. It's
the mother had quit nursing these pups, and they had immediately taken to eating some wet dog food and some puppy kibble. So
figured he needed a home.
Yeah, I'm not putting you down on this table. You'll just chew everything up.
He's a fine dog, that's for sure.
He's a good looking pup.
He is healthy looking.
Yeah. Healthy. He might have juvenile diabetes. I'm not sure.
He like little Debbie's doing.
Yeah. He'll eventually grow into Big Deborah's.
Got the diabetes. Could have named him Wilford.
Wilford Brimley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the diabetes. But anyway, as I was saying, Sarah Bubbles will defend once again her AOG Women's Championship this weekend against the Neon Enigma.
Yeah.
Now, will this finally be?
I have to go out on a limb again and say I think this may well be Neon Enigma's moment.
Well, whatever you do, don't ask me who I'm picking for the win. I liked her shirt. I had to have one of my own.
No, you're not getting down there on the table. You're not chewing on my stuff.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
It is a pretty nice shirt.
It is a nice shirt. It's comfortable, fitting, and it makes my eyes look nice.
Yeah.
It does.
Makes your eyes pop.
It does. So does the skillet in the back of the head. Oh, Lord. And then Brett the Bolt Jackson is taking on Wes Barker. And also, Grappling Inc. will be defending the AOG Tag Team Championship against the Country Gentlemen, KC and AJ Kazana from the NWA. That's going to be a great show. Doors opening at 6, bell time 7, if I'm not mistaken on that one. Oh, but that is going to be an awesome show. What matter we?
I think he wants to play with Rocky, but Rocky's not in here because Rocky likes to run underneath my tripod. Okay, you got to go. The people have seen you.
Yeah, fine dog. Then, on the 29th, we're going to take another trip.
Yeah.
Back to Oliver Springs, Tennessee, Tri-County DAV.
Yeah.
Something Skyven was talking about earlier.
Skyven saying, Jake Rayner, I'll see you the 29th.
That match just announced.
Yep.
But so far, along with Rayner versus Skyven, and I'm assuming the 5-Star Mafia will be in tow for their newest member.
Obviously.
Michael Zamato with Lars Madison will take on the Golden Child, Evan Golden, in his Elevate Pro Wrestling debut. You know, you talk about Evan Golden, there is a name that carries some weight. That boy has a lineage in professional wrestling that goes back to the 20s.
Second to none.
I mean, the Welch Golden family, the Welches, the Fullers, the Goldens.
Well, look, in EPW, we have always prided ourselves on focusing on young talent, not the talent of yesterday, the talent of today, and the talent of tomorrow.
Because it takes more than a promoter's license in a wrestling ring to run a promotion.
Right. But I'll
tell you what, I was going to say, it don't hurt to have either one of them.
Have both.
In fact, you need both of them.
Yeah. You kind of need a wrestling ring.
In the worst of ways.
Yeah. But in EPW,
that'll burn your butt.
It's also not just about victories.
No.
It's about heritage. It's about heart. It's a place where legends are made, legacies are honored. And from the very first bell to the final echo of the crowd, this is where bloodlines are tested.
Well, we've
Where-
had Kerry Morton.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake Rayner, another multi-generation wrestler.
Yeah. You talk about Evan Golden. This kid drips confidence, charisma, and championship gold.
Great looking kid.
Good looking guy, and a supreme talent from what I've seen. He's a name that shines as bright as his ambitions, and his ambitions are huge.
Absolutely.
You talk about the Appalachian animal Brutus, a beast born in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, now southern Tennessee, or rather
Northern
eastern Tennessee.
Northeastern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Brutus unleashes fury in every strike.
Yeah.
He doesn't fight for victory. He fights for respect. He fights for honor. Now, a little bit of heavyweight gold doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't. He's had it before. He'll have it again.
The Vision Xander Storm, a true mind ahead of his time. Got to give him credit where it's due. He's a strategist and a showman of the highest order.
No doubt in that.
He has a spark that ignites the future of professional wrestling.
That he does.
And then you have people like Casey Kazana, an actual living legacy. He and Evan Golden fall into a very similar lineage of wrestling history.
Yeah.
Is a name that carries generations of grit, wrestling royalty. These guys are wrestling royalty, all multi-generational talents.
We've talked about my first ever wrestling show that I ever went to, WCW show at the Pikeville College Gym. That was long before it was ever UPI.
Yeah.
And KC and AJ's father, Joe Kazana, was on that card that night. Great talent.
Yeah.
They've got a bloodline and a half. And Elevate Pro Wrestling is a place to showcase.
Well, the Golden family also ties into the Fuller family and the Welsh family.
Right.
The Welch family,
Roy Welch,
dates back to the early days of what we now call professional wrestling.
Right, back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, on the way
I
up.
mean, this kid is. Look, we can talk about the Rhodes family, the Orton family, the Hennig family. We can talk about the
Von
Erichs and the Anawai family.
Mm-hmm.
The Welsh, Fuller, Golden family date back to before.
Well, it goes back to Prohibition.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be realistic about this.
Honestly, the Welsh family, the beginning of that lineage, dates back to before any of those others.
Yeah. No doubt in my mind.
So this kid is bringing a new golden hue.
Yeah.
It is what it is. He's bringing a lot to the table here, and he reached out to Mr. Moore and Elevate Pro Wrestling, and Mr. Moore, being the wrestling connoisseur he is,
made it happen.
Bring it on, kid.
See what you got. And then our next match, the Undead Tragedy Repic, is going to be taking on the Appalachian Animal Brutus and Andrew Thomas with Valeska in a triple threat match.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
Very interesting. We've already seen an absolute barn burner between Repic and the Appalachian Animal Brutus, and now you're going to throw that other level of crazy in there with Andrew Thomas and Valeska.
The best of the best, he says he is.
Yeah.
And then the Elevate Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship will be on the line.
Yeah.
The reigning champions, the inaugural holders, Higher Dreams, larger than life.
Crowned less than a month ago.
Larger than life, Ethan Higher, the Demon Baby, Nakeem the Dream.
Yeah.
they're going to get a little bit of a rematch of sorts from their big win back at Grave Consequences when they take on the current reigning AOG and Route 33 Tag Team Champions, Grappling Inc.
The Grappling God, Titan Troy, the Bullies Bully, Brock's Boulder.
Could Grappling Inc. walk away with the Elevate Pro Wrestling tag titles?
Is it possible Grappling Inc. walks away with 3 sets of belts?
It is highly possible.
I'm honestly, I don't know what to say about that. I think it very well could end up being
that is a fact.
It's
well, I'm gonna tell you something.
I can't pick. I
actually can't. Will. I'm gonna put my money on Grappling Inc.
Well,
they've already got 2 sets.
Yeah.
I mean, they know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain.
Those 2 guys have been together for 5 years.
Yeah. They trained together. They fought together. They fought against each other. I mean,
they've done everything there is to do in the wrestling world side by side.
Mm-hmm.
They stand a very good chance, but I also have huge confidence in Higher Dreams. Nakeem and Ethan are top-notch talent. No matter where you put them, no matter who you put them against, those guys always have a fighting chance.
They do, and they give it their best. Oh, Lordy.
And then after that, we have the guiding light Michael Gabriel returning from his trip to TNA to take on, in a rematch, no joke, Johnny Poke.
Johnny Poke requested the rematch, and it was approved.
Yeah.
And it will take place at Feast or Famine.
Mm-hmm. Also, we will get to see, as we learned during
Grave Consequences,
the American Spartan, Zach Apollyon, will defend his EPW Next Level Championship against one half of the country gentleman, White Lightning, Casey Kazana.
That is going to be awesome.
Going to be a banger.
Can Kazana finally...
Can he
shut up?
Yeah.
The American sellout.
The American Spartan.
Zach Apollyon.
Yeah. And last but definitely not least, the Elevate Heavyweight Championship will be on the line when the Vision, the champion, the Vision Xander Storm, takes on a man who has been chomping at the bit for months to get back at him for shelving him.
Crater City Takeover.
At Crater City Takeover in May.
When after the show, he and Xander Storm jumped him, put his head into the fence.
Yep. Held him while Charlie Craig hit him in the jaw with a set of brass knucks.
Yeah, and then kicked him in the gut.
And then Xander absolutely laid a boot into him that, well, broke some ribs and caused some internal damage.
And Corey Sparks was unable to compete for the Next Level title. Now he gets a chance at some vengeance of his own as he goes one-on-one for the Elevate Pro Wrestling Heavyweight
That's
Championship.
Correct.
Could it be the night? Possibly.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Obviously, Corey Sparks, superb talent.
Indeed.
One of the greatest in independent wrestling today. But also, you have to look at what's coming in. When you take on any member of the Mafia, you take on the whole Mafia.
Yeah, they run like a pack. I mean, they are a mafia. The name is everything and then some.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about it, the 2025 Elevate Pro Wrestling Next Level Awards nominations are being accepted on the EPW website at elevateprowrestling.com. Go in there. You'll want to click on the 2025 Next Level Awards. and go back through. Once you go through, you'll be able to enter in the names that you want, and the categories are match of the year, male wrestler of the year, female wrestler of the year, tag team of the year, manager of the year, referee of the year, debut of the year, return of the year, and 2025 defining moment. Now, those nominations are going to be accepted all the way through November 30th. Once the nominations end, then the ballot will be prepared and voting will begin. The voting will start on December the 1st and go all the way through the month of December. And we will announce the results at the Elevate Pro Wrestling show in January.
Yeah.
That has been officially decided. Be live announced during the show, and more to come on that later. So nominate, get out, let your friends know that the nominations are being taken place. Don't get confused. The nominations are not the actual voting.
Right.
These are nominations for the people you want on the ballot.
Yeah.
So if you don't nominate them and their name doesn't make it on the ballot,
that's your fault.
That's a you problem.
Yeah. So if you want to nominate, I'm just going to put this out there.
Okay.
If you want to nominate Zach Apollyon as male wrestler of the year,
female wrestler,
or female wrestler of the year,
well,
then you have to go nominate them. Otherwise, you never know if they're going to end up on the ballot.
It's putting my vote in your hands, basically.
Right.
As far as nomination.
If you want to see the 5-star Don Charlie Craig nominated to be manager of the year, then I suggest whoever you are, you go nominate him.
Crazy.
The chances are nobody else is gonna. Just throwing that out there.
Wait a minute. Arson in the room. Sounds like the EPW has some mafia rats that need exterminated. Corey, sounds like you may need some help from a former partner.
Ooh.
Wonder who's found.
I nominate Jax for
You can do that.
And okay.
Well,
now hold on.
Actually,
Jax has been in matches, so he can be nominated for match of the year. He's male wrestler. He can be nominated for that. He's been part of a tag team. He could be nominated for that. I don't think he's managed anyone this year, so not necessarily that one. He did ref, but
that was
last year.
He ain't been in a tag team this year then, has he?
Maybe not.
No, he hasn't. But anyway, you
could get him for under the Son of Perdition.
Yeah.
Debut of the year.
Yeah, theoretically.
Yeah. Return of the year. And you could probably do defining moment of the year.
Yeah.
So at least half.
Right. 6 and 1/2, 6, 7.
Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah.
I'm always down to stick it to the
5-star book club. Thorn by side since debuting. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they've been a thorn in our side for a little bit longer than that, Jay.
Yeah, just a touch.
Yeah. And they are touched.
Oh, yeah. Every one of them.
Some of them a little worse than others.
But you told them voting opens December 1st. Winners revealed in January.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
There you go.
And hey, folks, like I said,
that actually wouldn't be a bad tag team right there.
Well, you smarter than some people look.
Yeah. Anyway,
Hey, I'm telling you.
We haven't talked about the top 1,000 yet.
No, I was getting ready to say we need to talk about that.
So our good friends Bob and John over at IDX, the Indie Wrestling, IWX, the Indie Wrestling Experience.
Yeah.
They just released this week their top 1,000 independent wrestlers. What is Skyven? Oh,
That's Arson. I agree, Ray, man. Yeah. But as you were saying,
yes. Our friends Bob and John at the Indie Wrestling Experience released their top 1,000 independent wrestlers of 2025.
these are United States indie wrestlers.
Yes. Their whole thing is this is singles wrestlers, first of all. First and foremost, this is only the list of singles wrestlers.
Yes.
There
are tag team names on there,
but they only took into for this list. They only took into consideration singles matches. They only took into consideration indie matches. So if you are, say, a Heath or a Casey Kazana, who may oftentimes be on televised events for TNA or NWA or wherever, those matches were not considered in this.
No, but Heath did make that list.
Heath did make the list.
He did indeed.
So your televised event matches were not considered.
No.
Your overseas matches were not considered. And this is only for singles matches. And there are some names on there.
Hey, really, dude, there were some names on there that have graced the doors of not just Elevate Pro Wrestling, but FTC's Art of Grappling.
Yeah.
I think Evil Nate was on that list. I can't remember the specific number. Aaron Norman made the list. But
let me see if I can pull up that list again. You go ahead and do your.
Well, I'm gonna tell you who all we got.
Yeah,
because I've got a short list here. Arson said Jax got screwed out of the top 10, let alone the top 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is Arson taking up for Jax now?
Yes, he is, which is kind of odd.
You all right tonight, dude?
You okay, bro?
You ain't thunk, are you?
He might be.
Will you please step out of the car, sir?
Have you been reading tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a Barnes & Noble bag I see in your back seat?
Indie Wrestling Experience. He's pulling it up.
I am pulling up that list as we speak.
Maybe in the comments.
I think it is. Yeah, up there.
There it is.
Okay.
Now, the ones that I actually looked through and found, at 558, the Appalachian Animal Brutus made the list. 685, Ethan Hire, Mr. Larger Than Life, one half of the EPW Tag Team Champions. 711, Lifeguard Ross. Congratulations, sir. At 742, the Vision, Xander Storm, the reigning Elevate Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, is on the list.
Yes.
At 759, the Wrestling Machine, Corey Sparks. 788, the Grappling God, Titan Troy. At 953, the unpoppable force and reigning AOG women's champion, Sarah Bubbles.
Mhm.
983, the Ace of Spades, Jordan Carlisle.
Mhm.
And we actually saw Carlisle.
We did.
He's nursing a little bit of a shoulder injury,
Yep.
but he
is on his way back.
He's made it clear that he will be back as soon as he is healed. And at 1,000, the Bully's Bully, Brock's Boulder.
I have, there's a few more on there that I wanted to touch on. At number 81, Dylan McQueen.
Zaddy made the list.
Made the list of the top 100.
Dog. That is great.
Zaddy made the list at 81. Carrie Morton at 93.
Sweet.
Let's see. Pardon me, folks. It's going to take a minute.
Aaron Norman is somewhere on that.
Yeah,
list.
he is.
Jack Vaughn at 126.
Jack Vaughn at 126.
I'm
That's
eyeballing.
the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
Freya the Slayer at 166.
Freya the Slayer at 166. And there's there's some big names in here. There's some really big names in here. There's Mustafa Ali at 163, Cedric Alexander at 174. Right. There's tons and tons of big names on here. People that have left major promotions and are now working the indie scenes. Shotzi Blackheart at 183. Rhino is on there. 199 for Rhino. Hollywood Haley J at 203.
Great young lady.
Danny
Moe at 6.
Yes. Let's see. Wrecking Ball Legursky at 231.
Hey, Wrecking Ball Legursky.
Gangrel at 243.
EC3 at 261.
Yep. Drew Gulak at 268.
Calpo Paul at 283.
Yep. James Ellsworth at 293. Wayne Moxie at 298. And some of these are folks that we have talked about in local.
Yeah, absolutely.
Local promotions.
Wait a minute. Hold on. He's saying something. Next year, if they're not signed to bigger promotions, Zaddy and Carey will be top 20 at least. They had a good one-on-one not long ago.
Yes,
absolutely. They had that. And he beat the brakes off of him. I mean, they back and forth.
Evan Golden at 336. Evan Golden will be in the EPW ring.
Glenn Spector, 373.
Yep. Glenn Spector has been in a EPW ring.
No, he hasn't.
Glenn Spector. Oh no, who am I thinking of?
Glenn Spector was at what's the EPW ring now?
Yeah. Kanan Christopher at 375. Heath at 386.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he used to be jailer?
Well, he still is.
That's probably not him, but he's at 400.
He's at 400.
So let's see.
Amanda Kiss, 428.
Yep.
Granted, some of these names have not been. 434, Bully Ray.
Yeah.
Icon Lee was in an EPW ring.
Icon Lee at 437. Which, by the way, I still follow him. He's a tremendous athlete, tremendous wrestler.
Ricky Morton, 458.
Yep, Ricky Morton at 458.
QT Marshall, 467.
Chris Crow 508.
Tobias Storm 522. Is that Tobias from? I'm thinking that's Tobias from Double Stuffed.
It might be.
I think so. Evil Nate was right behind
Evil
him
Nate at 523.
Mm-hmm.
We had Chris Crow also in Somerset.
Yeah.
Um,
Tootie Lynn 529.
Yep. Let's see.
Micah 556.
Yep. Brutus at 558. You already got.
Damon Stryker, we've had him 574.
Matt Diesel at 564.
Sweet.
Silas Mason at 566.
Nick Hamrick 605.
Yep.
I'd have put him a little bit higher on the list.
I think I would have too, but
Ashby Elegance 647.
yep. It's a big list, folks. Big list. Zayden Kane at 651.
We saw him a few times at ACW.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous Gregory at 681.
Yep.
Dylan Cole's wrestled for us,
Ethan Hire
692.
at 685. Dylan Cole at 692.
Gen Z 713.
Yep.
Sweet.
Lifeguard Ross, you stated at 711, and then Gen Z at 713. Alexis Littlefoot at 717. Tremendous athlete. Doug Basham at 723. Actually, I think both Bashams were on here. Xander Storm at 742. Corey Sparks at 759.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Norman at 760. Saturn Price at 776.
Ron Mathis at 794.
Yep.
Ari
Titan Troy
Alexander.
at 788.
Ari Alexander 798.
Yep. Now, I want you to look at this. Evilise is one of the best female wrestlers in the world today. She is on this list. I just think there it is, 793.
Mm-hmm.
And our very own Sarah Bubbles is just a little bit down from that.
Hey, let me tell you something.
So, Von Rocket at 819.
Paris McQueen, I've seen her 878 up at Parkersburg.
There is actually Bruce Gray at 883.
Yeah.
Rebel Storm at 903. There's a few names that didn't appear in this list that I wish would have.
959, Casey King.
Yep. Sarah Bubbles at 953. Adrian Alexander at 955.
974, John D. Crazy Hillbilly.
Yep. Caden Cassidy at 980. Jordan Carlisle 983. Now, I'm telling you, I seen one of the Maiva brothers on here.
May have.
I know I did.
One of the Myra brothers, rather?
Or Myra brothers, yes. I seen one of
May
them
have to
on
go
here.
up to the top right
It
and
was
find it.
it was under. It was underneath. It was under Brutus, but not by much. Brutus is what, 7 or 5?
Brutus was 558.
558. Okay. I think it was Javen Myra who was on here just under Brutus.
If he wasn't, he should have been.
I'm positive he was on here.
I'm telling you. Great names.
Javen Myra, 674.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
So there's a ton of talent on here that we have been privy to call matches for or to see at the very least. By the way, did you see how far up Sam Holloway was?
I did. I seen Sam Holloway and Josh Bishop both made that list.
Very, very high up. Top 50, I think, both of them.
At least top 100.
Sam Holloway at 27. By the way, I want you to see this. Sam Hardway Holloway at 27. Underneath him at 29 is Joey Janela.
That ain't much.
And 34 is Matt Cardona. 37 is Donovan Dijic.
Willie Mack at 70.
Actually, I'll tell you something in just a second, too. Josh Bishop at 66.
It's not bad.
Willie Mack, Bob, John, if you're watching. Willie Mack is listed at number 70. Might have been above that. Yep. Willie Mack is listed at number 70.
Right.
And then he's listed again at number 83.
Well, he's so good he made it twice.
He made it twice.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah. Look,
maybe it's different Willie Mack.
It could be different Willie Macks, but it also could be they just look. There's 1,000 here. Obviously, a typo or some mistake may have been made. I understand that.
Absolutely.
Nick said Haley will be top 20 next year.
I could possibly see that.
I can too. So a ton of Beastman's on there. Indy Hartwell, Ace Austin.
There was tons of names. I mean, and this is just proof right here.
Real one, Enzo at 114.
It's just proof right there that professional wrestling is not dead. Facade at 130.
Yep. Shane Mercer at 127.
Yeah, I mean,
O'Shea Edwards at 134. Gringo Loco at 141. If y'all haven't watched Gringo Loco, go watch Gringo Loco, please. There's a ton of talent on there. I, for one, would have liked to see. God, I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Jeff Jarrett.
Zach Apollyon should have been on that list.
Oh, boy.
The Undead Tragedy Repic should have been on that list.
I'm going to say it. The Aerial Assassin Skyvan.
Yeah.
Should have made the list.
I also believe that
Caleb Throne, the Lunatic.
The Lunatic Caleb Throne should have been on that list.
The Neon Enigma.
I think Enigma probably should have been on that list. Very close.
Just as I say it.
There you go.
I very rarely am I wrong.
Yeah.
Ladies, it's great to have you joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Really do appreciate it.
The maestro of professional wrestling, Gaston Leroux, should have been on that list.
He should have been.
Now, there's only one downside to that, because Gaston has been doing quite a bit of work with NWA Exodus.
Well, it's still, but Kerry Morton has too, though.
Right.
Matt Cardona has been getting a lot of TV time.
Yes.
I mean, we can nitpick a list. I'll tell you what.
And again, we love Bob and John. Love those guys.
I wouldn't say a bad word about them.
And to
not
actually,
without hitting the mute button, at least, guys.
For them to sit down and take the time to go
Dude,
through
that is 1,000
indie wrestlers.
That's 1,000 names that made the list.
Yeah.
That's 1,000.
How many names did they watch to make 1,000 name list?
Oh, we enjoy your show too, guys. We really do. We really do.
There's just, honestly, how many names did they watch?
It's untelling. I mean, truth be told,
I think Michael Gabriel, No Joke Johnny Poke, Lifeguard Ross made the list.
The Dreamer Jeff Gallagher. We have saw a lot of good talent. Bitter Brian Compton.
Oh,
even as bitter as he is.
Even as bitter as that guy is.
He's bitter.
He is a phenomenal talent.
Voodoo King?
Yeah, but where do you put him? Because is there anyone on that list that could really beat him?
He'd stick out like a sore thumb, that's for sure. Hobo Joe,
Misery.
There's a lot of names on that list.
Evil Nate was there. I'd like to have seen what's her name? Colby Max. Betty D.
Emily
Rose.
Lot of names that
there was several names on there from ACW.
There was, and
really?
I mean, hats off to the great people at ACW.
Yeah.
God love them.
Just
Fiji Wildman wasn't on the list.
Fiji, my goodness.
I mean, come on. If a Fiji Wildman don't make the list, I don't want to be the one to tell him he didn't make the list.
I don't remember who was at 998.
I'm going to tell you something. 1,000 people on that list might have just turned into the Fiji Wild Man's hit list.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's fact. That could
Let me tell you something.
That could very well end up bad for everybody involved.
Well, I'm not going to be the one to tell him.
No, hell no.
You tell him.
I ain't telling him nothing.
Lord, if he shows up.
Sorry, Fiji, you didn't make the list. That'd be like telling Shaq he couldn't come into the club.
He's coming in there one way or the other.
Who gonna?
Chase Stevens wasn't on the list.
Chase Stevens, that gone.
I mean, I understand, and like we said earlier, it is hard to go through 1,000, go through that many names and come up with 1,000.
Legendary Larry D.
Well, yeah.
Well, we've had Larry D in an EPW.
We have.
Phenomenal match, tagging with Corey Sparks.
Last I heard, he was. No, might be nice.
Well,
truth will stand when the world's on fire.
Truth will stand when the world's on fire. You know what the truth is, though, if you want to know the truth. Because you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Make you free.
Make you free, set you free. Same difference. Ipso facto.
Ipso facto?
Yeah, ipso facto. You kind of got to have a ring.
I don't have one.
Not that kind of ring.
I ain't had one of them kind of rings.
The squared kind.
Rings are square?
Yeah.
I thought they was round.
Pie are squared.
No, they are not.
They are too.
Pie are not square.
Pie
Pie
are
are
square.
round. Every one I ever seen. Cobbler now. Cobbler.
Because your mama made some pies the other day that was half circles.
But them was good.
Them was damn.
It was good. I got back to the house and I ate 2 more of them son of a guns. Mama's homemade fried apple pies.
Yeah, amen. Them was
she made some sort of casserole the other day. Was eggs and cheese.
That was Saturday. She made that. Yeah, she made.
Well,
that
I got back to the house and was looking for a snack. I went in there and cut me a wedge of that, and took one of them big old Pillsbury biscuits and broke it in 2 and stuck a piece of it in the middle of it. Oh my dear God!
I was thinking to myself when she was making it, when she first got it out of the oven, I was thinking that would be good, either in a biscuit or between 2 pieces of toast with a little bit of mayonnaise. Oh, that'd been real good.
You didn't put no mayonnaise.
Yes, sir.
No
mayonnaise goes on a sandwich.
No.
I don't care what you say.
Not that kind of sandwich.
It was meat and eggs and cheese.
You're wrong. Not on a biscuit.
I didn't say a biscuit. I said between 2 pieces of toast.
I don't need it on toast.
That would make it a sandwich. If it's on a biscuit, it's a biscuit. But if it was between 2 pieces of toast,
yeah,
it'd make it a sandwich.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
If you like mustard with your sausage, some people do, use mustard. I don't care. If you want ketchup on it, put ketchup. I don't care. I'm just saying, a little condiment just to liven things up.
Now, we don't need to talk about the condiments.
Latex. I'd like to live in one of those.
Oh dear God.
That was from an episode of The Simpsons. Actually, that was Grandpa Simpson said.
Live in one of those.
He said latex. I'd like to live in one of those. I think he thought it was condominium.
Yeah. But it wasn't. No. Trojan man.
Trojan man.
God.
You do realize we actually seen a picture of a 7-foot one of those this weekend, right?
Yeah, something.
Put a slice of tomato. There you go.
Hey, now right there.
Tomato, salt, and pepper.
Now, I can actually agree with that.
Absolutely.
I do not like, and this is a little known doc fact, I don't like a ripe tomato on a sandwich. I do not. I'll eat them if they're there, but it's not something that I just go and ask for. But I love a sausage biscuit with tomato on it. It's just something about it. The tomato gives it that tangy flavor that it's awesome. I love it. Oh. Whew. What are you doing over there?
Well, I'm trying to buy a car, actually.
I'm trying to buy a car.
Yeah.
Well,
we have some coming events, though, Doc.
we do.
We've run everybody out of here except for.
Well, there's two in here now.
Yeah. Keep it real. We love y'all.
We do.
Because you keep it real.
You guys keep it real, and y'all keeping us.
And by the way, throwing a nice slice of fresh tomato on us. Love it. Love it. By the way, slice of tomato on biscuit and gravy is really good.
Yeah.
If you've never done it.
I mean, I can do, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of tomato on a sandwich. But if you put it on a sausage biscuit, oh my God.
Well, Dad used to grow them big purple tomatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like that.
I've grown some.
And he cut a slice out of one. I'm talking 3/4 of an inch thick slice, and put it on in between two slices of light bread.
A little bit of mayonnaise.
A little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit of mayonnaise.
That was a sandwich.
And that was a sandwich. And as a kid, I looked at that and went, there ain't no way. As an adult, I go,
I want me one of those.
I could do that.
Now you see what he was going
exactly.
for.
It's simple, but it's so good.
Yeah. I can understand that. Oh, we do have some events coming up. Like I said, this weekend, we're going to be up in Waverly, Ohio with FTC's Autograph.
That'll be November 15th.
15th.
Saturday, this Saturday, 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be a great trip.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
I hope they keep it real.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
And then 2 weeks later, we will be back in Oliver Springs, Tennessee for Feast or Famine with Elevate Pro Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, just to touch on that again, the EPW Next Level Championship will be on the line when Zach Apollyon, the American Sellout Spartan, with the 5-star Don Charlie Craig, takes on one half of the country gentleman, Casey Kazana. And then on December the 6th, we will be back at AOG, the training center, for another screamer of a show. Has to be.
It's gonna be great. I mean, they're gonna crown a heavyweight champion that night.
Yeah.
It will happen. Somebody will walk out of that building holding that beautiful belt. I look forward to it. I really do. I mean, then on the 13th of December, Route 33 is going to be having their In Your Gingerbread House. We're getting good at that. I swear. That is going to be, I want to see the boss lady whoop up on Michael Anthony.
Yeah.
And I believe she's going to do it. I believe she's going to beat the brakes off of it. If you was down there and you seen what she done to him in the middle of that ring, they had to pull her off of it.
You told me all about it, but I still haven't seen it. I don't know if it's available online or I don't know, but I'll have to go look for that.
I think it is available, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they have a YouTube channel.
Like you said, that's on December 13th.
My knee just popped.
And then
old age.
December 27th, back in Oliver Springs, Tennessee.
Merry
Mayhem. Elevate Pro Wrestling presents Merry Mayhem at the DAV in Oliver Springs, Tennessee.
Going to be a great night.
And that will end the year for us.
But don't be sad.
Yeah. Because
don't be sour.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 2026.
The power.
Hey,
sorry.
It's going to be great. I mean, I'm looking forward. 2025 was a hell of a year for us.
It was. It was a great year.
I mean, think about it. We went from having a job in 2024
to not having a job.
to, well, we had a job.
We had a job. but-
Everybody decided to go play hooky.
Yeah.
To having a job in 2024.
Yeah, but they were the kind of people that skipped school anyway. It. Yeah.
But anyway, to having a job in 2024,
Yes.
to coming into 2025 with a job and having another one.
Yeah. Now we have 2 jobs outside of our shoot job.
Yeah,
We got 3 jobs.
we job crazy.
You're Dr. 3 jobs.
I'm Dr. 3 jobs.
I'm EOE 3 jobs.
Telling you. And then on the 16th, our good friends up at Time Warp
Mm-hmm.
are bringing in from the land of the rising sun, the Pearl of the Orient, the Great Muda. I've already got my ticket for that one. I've made arrangements to be
Folks,
there.
The Great Muda
Making a trip.
and Sonny Bono.
Oh no, not Sonny Bono. Sonny Bono got he was skiing
I'm sorry, folks. I apologize.
and lost it
I'm sorry. I apologize.
and smacked a tree.
The Great Muda and Yoko Ono.
Not Yoko Ono, damn it, Sonny Ono. Speaking of Yoko Ono, I'm sure that Chuck Berry wanted to kill it.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah. Chuck Berry put a shut up on that.
It's
one.
no wonder we don't have an audience here very much. We do.
These 2 people
Yeah.
at least watch.
And they're thinking about turning the channel right now.
They don't want to do it.
Somebody else
Oh, we're
popped
coming
in.
up
How
in the
about
world. We got 3. Stay tuned. Great.
Oh, and
Back down to 2. Damn it.
I was going to mention something there, and I forgot what it was.
Stinging Lakes Lucas.
Oh, no.
Nope.
November 29th. We forgot.
Oh, yeah. The great people at Time Warp.
No. November 29th.
Feast or Famine.
Feast or Famine.
Well, we talked about that.
Well, yes, but we forgot. Professor Bear will be there,
He is going to be there.
and he has promised to give away one of his official Professor Bear Society jerseys. To that, Nakeem the Dream, one half of Higher Dreams, the EPW Tag Team Champion,
Mm-hmm.
promised some swag
Mm-hmm.
from Higher Dreams.
We need a binky, though.
Then we promised some swag. We promised an EPW shirt and a Cussin Discussin shirt. So now we were up to 4 shirts.
And then
And then Grappling Inc., Brock's Boulder himself, come in and said, I'll up the stakes again. I'm not just throwing in a t-shirt. I'm throwing in a swag bag.
oh, yes. Oh, yes.
A Grappling Inc. swag bag that contains several different items was thrown into the
Mhm.
mix.
And then
Then Nakeem the Dream stepped up and said he too would make his a swag bag.
Mhm.
And then the Appalachian Animal Brutus has now offered,
he was watching.
yes, he has offered to throw in an animal t-shirt and a signed comic card of the Appalachian Animal Brutus.
That is so awesome.
So some fans are going to get some gear
Mm-hmm.
November 29th, Feast or Famine, Elevate Pro Wrestling, Oliver Springs DAV Chapter 26.
That's going to be great.
There are going to be some very happy fans walking away from Feast or Famine.
That's it. So
Can't beat it.
if you are at WrestleCade with the good people at Time Warp on the 29th,
Yeah.
they'll be there. You can leave WrestleCade and get back to Tri-County DAV
4.5 hours.
and catch some great wrestling.
You can leave there at 2:30 and get back to Tri-County DAV by 7 at bell time.
And probably plenty enough time to sit down and get you a bite to eat somewhere.
Grab you a hot dog. Don't stop and get nothing on the way. Come to DAV and get you. Those ladies cook some of the best hot dogs and chili nachos.
They so good that Michael's Amato even buys Lars one.
Yeah, we seen it. I couldn't figure out why he was trying to shove a hot dog in both sides of his face, but then I figured it out.
Lars and Michael's both
Lars and Michael both trying to eat at the same time.
That's it.
Yeah. So tons of coming events, wonderful stuff going on in the world of independent professional wrestling. As you mentioned, you got the Great Muta on November 16th, WrestleCade on November 29th, Sting and Lex Luger on November 30th.
It's guys, so many things. That means I've got a 2-trip weekend this week because on Saturday I've got to go to Waverly, Ohio.
Yeah.
Come back and turn around on Sunday and go back to Ashland to see the Great Muta. That is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
But you're taking that belt and you're getting that belt signed.
Speaking of belts,
Great Muta.
If anybody wants to buy a belt, I do have a replica NWA United States Tag Team Championship signed by.
Go ahead.
He's going to mute me.
Yeah, but go ahead and say it and then I'll mute you.
Haku, the Barbarian, Ronnie Garvin, Jimmy Garvin, Mike Rotunda, Greg Valentine, and the last one's going to escape me, but there's 7. Tully Blunt, no. Mike Rotunda, Ronnie Garvin, Jimmy
Did
Garvin.
Arn sign it?
Arn never held the U.S. tag title.
I know, but you had one that had somebody on it that didn't hold it.
That was Haku.
Oh, that was Haku held.
But
yeah, Haku.
Here's the thing: you
signed it, but
you tell Haku he can't sign that
Barb, and Barb handed it to Haku, and you wasn't going to tell Haku he couldn't sign it.
Would you tell him?
No,
that's like telling the Fiji Wild Man he didn't make a list.
And we ain't going to say it.
No, we ain't going to say it.
No.
You think he does it? You think he watches stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
and
no.
he's got the captions on because he's got to have something to translate for him.
Yeah, don't understand English.
He barely speaks any English.
Speaks Fijian though.
He speaks real good Fijian.
I'll tell you what. Who else? Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Greg Valentine.
That's it. But yes, that belt is for sale.
Those are all official,
Signatures.
real signatures.
I was there when they happened. Ain't like the president's auto pen.
No, former president.
Former
President.
Farmer.
Auto pen.
I'm sorry. So we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ha ha. But hey,
Yeah.
you never know, right?
Well, I mean,
you reckon that's what they did? Pawn that son of a bitch.
They pawned that. They
was in a bad way.
Yeah. It was in a bad way, man. It was in a bad way, baby.
Oh,
You don't need no help with that book, do you?
Is it a colored book?
No, Gaston got rid of that.
Oh. That's why he's a maestro now.
That's why he's the maestro now. It was because some jackwagon from somewhere else tried to steal his gimmick. By the way, people, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, look, folks, if somebody puts their effort into building a gimmick, don't steal their gimmick. Just saying.
We've seen it happen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, circles, do circles. What if anybody tries to steal John D's?
I don't think it's possible.
I don't think it's a gimmick. I think that's real him.
That's really him. That's
when he cranked that leg up. I let my old man watch that interview with him and the indie wrestling experience.
him and IWX.
Yeah. Dad's sitting there. Dad's not a wrestling fan. My dad is not. But when I started watching wrestling, he kind of started watching a little bit and fell in love with Mike Shaw's Norman the Lunatic.
Yeah.
And that was Dad's favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
Norman the Lunatic, the most ludicrous thing in the world. I let him watch John D. Crazy Hillbilly, and I think he had flashbacks. He might be a wrestling fan by the time this is over. We might have hope.
Well, look, we have seen some of the most generic sort of stuff, and we have seen some of the most creative and most one-off stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And look, even the generic stuff, if it's done right,
it looks good.
Chef's kiss. And then you look at some of this absolutely just top-notch creative, beautifully intricate, handcrafted one-off stuff. Lars and Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
You can't replicate it.
No. I mean, they work so hard making everything work so well.
I mean, some of these people have put real effort, given something of themselves into this to make it what it is. And it's just it's
awesome.
It's unbecoming of a professional wrestler to take something that someone else has worked so hard for and just snatch it away.
That's mine. I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it happens in almost every
sport,
artistic thing going on, artistic endeavor. People steal songs. People steal. Vanilla Ice stole the little musical hit from Queen, and ding 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 ding, you know. And look, if I have both those songs on my phone, and if one starts, I don't know until the first words which one it is.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice can say, well, mine has a little extra
ding ding
ding to it. It's different. No, it's not. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it was intended. This one probably was not intended. But I know a very, very famous song from the 70s that sounds, when it first starts, the first 10 seconds or so, sounds exactly like the theme song from DuckTales. DuckTales didn't start till the 80s.
I thought you was going to talk about Teenage Teardrop In.
Well, that's a good one too.
That is a good one, and that was on purpose all the way through and through.
May my very good friend Paul Adams rest in peace. And that was all intentional, but it was also new and creative and original.
It was indeed.
It just borrowed the beat. Is all it done.
And the pace of the song.
Yeah, that's one. So the actual tempo and
the entire theme of the song.
Well,
it raped that song from one side of the coals to the other.
Well, it was the same, but it was different. It was 6-7,
6-7.
So,
dude,
I'm gonna keep doing that until the kids stop doing it.
I was told the other day that I would be beaten severely if I done it. 6-7.
Yeah.
I don't think you got it in you is all I'm going to say.
Which one was it?
I'll tell you later.
Is it the big little one?
No.
Was it her mommy?
No.
Oh. Was it the middle one?
No.
It wasn't the little one.
No. Somebody you never think, but I'll tell you after this show's over. And I've already told you who it was. Bingo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
You figured it out.
Yeah. It don't take me long.
No. But no, at this point, I do want to say big thank you and hats off to Earl and his gang down at Time Warp for all that they do.
Yes.
Bringing in the stars of professional wrestling, not just professional wrestling. They've had
sports stars, MMA stars, all kinds of stuff.
Actors,
yeah,
personalities,
yeah,
comedians, the whole 9 yards. Time Warp at 500 Winchester Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky, down from Belts. And I have it on good authority that in 2026, 16th Street might be reopening.
Yeah. By the way, I actually sent one of my clients, I pointed her toward Time Warp because while going through a now vacant home, she found a stack of records that high. And I almost brought you one. I almost brought you one.
Sweet.
But I'd already told her that, you know,
go down
Earl and the gang may be interested in buying those because records are making a comeback.
They are. I've actually bought
these are all original records, original vinyls in their sleeves.
Nice. Very nice.
I almost brought you. It was gorgeous, and I ended up singing that song in the car all day.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. I couldn't get that out of my head. I'm susceptible to the earworm though, so
a little tired of this.
Yeah.
Keep stepping out of line. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop before.
Anyway, Time Warp.
Yeah. And also want to say thank you to our good friends down at Walk-In Time, 1626 6th Avenue, Charleston, West Virginia. Go down there, see JR and the gang. They got all sorts of stuff, things that you would wish to God you'd have held on to as a kid. I mean, great place. And our friends at Drifter's Bar. If you want to get your eat on, get your little drink on, Drifter's Bar at, I don't remember the episode, Third Avenue.
It's 205 South 3rd Street.
205 South 3rd Street, Ironton, Ohio. He's got it. I don't.
Yeah.
My phone's not pulled up right now.
And if you are looking to get into the wrestling world, if you want to break in, you want to be a wrestler, a referee, a commentator, a ring announcer, a whatever, you want to get into the wrestling world, or maybe you just want to go watch a show, there is no place better than 110 South 4th Street, Ironton, Ohio, and that is the training center of FTC's Art of Grappling. Wonderful folks. They do great work down there, and the best training in the tri-state area.
And you don't even have to have a ring and a promoter's license. They've got their own.
They've got all that. Also, another big shout out to our friends Bob and John over at the Indie Wrestling Experience, IWX. Check them out, YouTube, Facebook, and wherever else.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out and thank you for all the hard work from the Wrestling Society Network. Love those folks over there. I honestly do not think Amy gets the credit she deserves.
Probably not.
Because I think she pretty much takes care of a lot of the social media stuff there. And well, similar to you, Doc, I don't think you get the credit you deserve. Because you put together all these shows and
Doc don't want the credit.
Because
here's the deal. If I didn't love it,
you wouldn't.
I wouldn't do it. FTC, bingo.
FTC is awesome. That's it. So big shout out to those folks at Wrestling Society Network, FTC, the Indie Wrestling Experience. Last but not least, a big shout out to my wonderful wife, Sheena Dixon at Sheena Dixon Photography. Check her out over on Facebook at Sheena Dixon Photography for all your photography needs, be it sports photos or family reunions, family pictures, photos, newborns, infants. If you want to do, cap your pie hole for a minute. She does mommy and me and holiday pictures with, for Valentine's Day or whatever, Christmas and all this. She even does weddings and divorces. So there you go. We're good now, Doc.
Thank God.
Okay.
Whew. And remember, if you want to find out more about Cussin and Discussin, you can check us out on Facebook and YouTube at Cussin and Discussin. Also, Elevate Pro Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube at Elevate Pro Wrestling. Also on all the other social media platforms,
podcast
platforms, yeah. And as announced earlier, our good friends at FTC's Art of Grappling with their new YouTube channel at FTC AOG 101. You know what time it is,
Doc, bad as I hate to say it. Ladies that keep it real, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Nick, Skyven, Jake Rayner, all you folks that joined us tonight, thank you all. But Doc, it is time to piss on the fire and call the dogs.
Absolutely. For the excellence of elocution, Walter Dixon, I'm the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD, saying to you until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.